It is 6:43 now. Relying on others for life-saving treatment over the past 50 years, South Texas Blood and Tissue has provided patients at more than 100 hospitals with the blood they need for treating things like cancer, or chronic disease, or traumatic injuries.
And our own Jessica Coons is introducing us to a family this morning whose lives were changed, Jessica, by the donations of their donors, you said.
Absolutely. Jacob Lozano's family got a letter from the state right after he was born, telling them that this young man had sickle cell disease. Now, after confirming his diagnosis with doctors, their lives took a detour as a new reality came into focus.
It's probably the hardest thing a parent can do, having to see your child suffer and not be able to stop it.
Abnormal hemoglobin changes the shape of red blood cells for sickle cell patients, paving an unpredictable path for those living with the disease.
I'll have very good periods where my health's doing perfectly and I'm living normally, and I'll have very bad times where it's like I'm in the hospital like almost every other week.
Jacob's courage carried him through a childhood in and out of the hospital.
So, middle school he starts band, and him asking me, do you think I'll be able to march, when I get to high school, and having to say, probably not, baby, it's gonna be too hard on you.
A positive outlook and tenacity driving his determination to pursue music, marching all the way through high school and even performing in front of thousands during Fiesta.
He loves a challenge, he loves proving people wrong.
Jacob's resilience set a precedent for his family as they faced a second sickle cell diagnosis with his sister, Olivia.
She was just sick constantly. It would be something simple like her, hitting her knee too hard, or, falling and landing on her knee, and it would trigger pain and she'd be in the hospital for a week.
Life changed for the siblings after starting blood transfusions at the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center.
If you were to look at, say, Olivia before transfusions to now, she's a different child.
The treatment opened doors to what had seemed impossible. Olivia is now on her high school's drill team, and Jacob is gearing up for college. But their treatment is dependent on donors.
We don't want patients waiting to get blood. We don't want patients being told, yeah, we don't have that blood right now.
Blood donations dropped nearly 30% during the summer. For those with a rare blood type like Jacob, getting the blood they need can be even harder.
It's O negative, and so there is a little bit of a struggle every once in a while to get that blood.
We've found this treatment that helps them so much, and it's just it hangs on, donations and how much blood is available. So that's kind of still scary for the future.
All it takes is 1 hour, and that donation can save up to 3 lives, like Olivia and Jacob's.
It helps people out there, not just with sickle cell, but also people with cancer. It helps a broad spectrum of people, and it's honestly one of the best things that you can do.
Taking detours from his diagnosis and turning them into directions, Jacob's focus stays forward.
When you look into the future for yourself, are you scared at all?
No, I'm ready to take it on.
And take it on he will. To mark 50 years, South Texas Blood and Tissue is asking for donors to commit to 4 donations throughout the year. You can find out how you can help in those life-saving efforts. Just head over to southtexasblood.org. You can also call the donor line. That number is 210-731-5590. That call center is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This family, absolutely remarkable, and you could see that in the piece.
Yeah,
they've
strong
gone through
young man
so
there.
much,
Right?
so much.
Yeah.
I mean, first finding out his diagnosis from a letter in the mail, and they were shocked.
Right.
They couldn't believe it until
Wow.
they were confirmed. That diagnosis was confirmed by doctors, and then to have to face a second diagnosis with Olivia.
Yeah, yeah. And really, when we put ourselves in their shoes, you think about yourself or a family member who needs that blood, and you're desperate, you hope that people step up and donate, because it really saves lives all the time.
Yeah, you do it all the time, don't you, Paul?
Yeah, about 4 times a year, once a quarter, something like that. Just keep it kind of regular.
Here at work today, they're having South Texas Blood and Tissue Center come to the station for our employees, and we're all going to be donating blood. A lot of people signed up, including myself.
Just the employees, though.
Yep, that's what I said, employees.
And But you can see, though, Jacob and Olivia, 2 people, that's where that blood donation goes. It goes to saving lives just like theirs. And as you heard from their mom, Crystal, she doesn't know what life would look like without those blood transfusions.
Really touching story.
Thanks, Jess.
Jessica.